Breathtaking.
Magical.
Amazing.
Educational.
This is something that I've studied for almost the whole of my life. So to actually be here and to be one of the people taking these objects that are so old out of the ground, it's absolutely incredible.
And this is where it all is. There is none of it in Australia. That's the other fascination. They don't have this sort of material to play with. So to get the opportunity to come here, that's very special.
L'Impero Project è un progetto più ampio che si occupa dello studio di tutta l'area, di tutto il paesaggio della media valle dell'Ombrone, a partire da un arco cronologico molto ampio, quindi dal tardo etrusco di Podere Cannicci e primo repubblicano fino al pieno medioevo, sperando poi di schiacciare anche questa cronologia all'alto medioevo e al tardo antico.
Sono Edoardo, responsabile di scavo del sito romano di Podere Cannicci. Stiamo indagando quest'area dove alla fine degli anni 80, durante la posa di un metanodotto, erano venute alla luce alcune strutture databili all'età romana. Così abbiamo deciso di ampliare il sito e sono venute alla luce altre strutture, per la maggior parte databili tra la fine del IV secolo a.C. e gli inizi del I secolo a.C.
It's really different when you learn about something in the history books and you become kind of familiar with the topic and you have an associated image with what you're studying, in this case the Romans, and then you actually come here and you physically touch and walk on the surfaces that they've walked on and touched.
I think as an art historian, it's really important to see where the artifacts and how things come about, out of the actual ground before they even get to the museum. So I think that discovery process is super important to see how we display them later on.
I think it's important to not just study back home in the United States. It's very important to get an understanding of the world and visit other parts of the world when you have opportunities too, like this one.
Sono Alessandro Carabia, sono uno degli archeologi responsabili del sito del Castellaraccio di Monteverdi, dove ci troviamo in questo momento. Il sito è un castello medievale che sappiamo abbandonato intorno al 1280 e nel quale non sono mai state avviate campagne di scavo fino ad ora. Il Castellaraccio è a un centinaio di metri dal fiume, a controllo di un ponte medievale, oggi crollato ma ancora visibile, e presumibilmente una strada di cui però ancora dobbiamo indagare a fondo l'andamento e le connessioni.
I took one course with Dr. Sebastiani and he is by far one of my favorite professors. He told me about this project and I don't know if I would have had an opportunity like this. I've never studied abroad before, so I absolutely jumped on it.
Because you don't know if you like something until you do it. So go out and do it.
It's a lot of hard work during the day, but then you go home and you get to become really good friends with some great people that are also interested in the same things that you are.
Monteverdi is one of the most beautiful places I've ever gotten to stay, and I think it's incredible that during a field school we get to stay at somewhere like that.
We have cooks that make food for us, which is awesome. Everything's been delicious. You can go swimming after the dig if you're getting warm or anything, which is very nice.
I still wake up in the morning and just go wow, how many people get to do this in their life and then come down to a dig and get incredibly dirty and then go back up and it's like you're never actually leaving a historic site. You're just going back and forth between two different ones, so it's amazing, yeah.
Eye-opening.
Rewarding.
Growth.
It's all about knowledge.
Ricomincio. Carina.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing.
Sandra is eerily looking at me up there, but
I was much happier being up here than I would have been down at the Roman site, cooking like a sausage in a pan. Perché ci troviamo qui Perché ci troviamo qui? Scusami, non ho resistito.
We'll first go with hot, because it's been hot. It's been very hot the entire time.
Hot.
And hot.
And hot.
And very, very hot.
And hot.
God, everybody said hot.
It's so hot.